Alright, so this checkout challenge is a paper 2, so we're allowed to use a calculator. It's question 5, so we're bordering between the grade D and the grade C level of challenge here. It's an OCW question, so you have to make sure that you organise and explain what you're doing, but don't bury everything in an essay. So we got a rail card. 16 to 25 year olds, costs £30 a year and allows you to get 1/3 off all your rail travel. Neris and Hilaria is sisters. Neris is 22 and Hilaria is 27. The two sisters live in Holyhead and their aunt lives in Milford Haven. They travel by train to visit their aunt 3 times a year. Neris buys 16 to 25 rail card to use for these journeys. They buy single rail tickets for each journey. The cost of a single rail ticket from Holyhead to Milford is £84.50 and the journey home also costs that amount. In a year, how much less does Neris pay than Hilaria for the journeys to Milford Haven and back? You must show all your working. Okay, so Hilaria is 27, so she has to pay the full amount. So let's work with her first of all. So it's 3 times a year, 2 trips, there and back. So that's 6 journeys in total, costing £84.50. £507. Now, Neris gets 1/3 off all her rail travel. So she's going to pay in total 1/3 less overall than Hilaria. So you could find out 1/3 of that, take it off, or take it off the 507. It doesn't matter. If it's going to cost her 1/3 less, that means she ends up paying 2/3 of that amount. She gets 1/3 off, so we'll pay 2/3 of the rail fare. So Neris pays 2/3 of £507 because they're doing exactly the same journey. So fraction button, 2/3 times 507, £338. But Neris also has to pay the £30 for the rail card. So Neris pays £368. And what the question is how much less does Neris pay? So then we've got to work out the difference. So £139 less than Hilaria. There are lots of different ways to go about working with that question, but by far the most common mistake is when working with a third to say that's the same as 0.3. A third is not equivalent to 0.3. You're on a calculator allowed paper, learn to use the fraction button on your calculator.